Okay, question number 7. If y equals to x plus ex, show that d2x over dy square plus ex over 1 plus ex cube equals to 0. So, first we need to differentiate y equals to x plus e to the power of x. So, now dy over dx with respect to x. Okay, so differentiate je macam biasa, so kita dapat 1 plus e to the power of x. Then, kalau kita refer back pada question, we have d2x over dy square. Ini adalah with respect to y. So, maksudnya kita kena differentiate, kita akan tengok pada huruf y. Yang kita ada sekarang adalah dy over dx with respect to x. So, apa yang kita akan buat sekarang, kita akan reciprocalkan dia. So, dia akan jadi dx over dy equals to 1 over 1 plus e to the power of x. Okay, so daripada sini kita akan cari second derivative with respect to y. So, differentiate je lagi sekali. d2x over dy square, tapi ingat, ini with respect to y, bukan x. So, 1 over 1 plus ex, jadikan dia 1 plus ex to the power of negative 1, supaya senang untuk differentiate. So, differentiate 1 plus ex to the power of negative 1, so negative 1. 1 plus e to the power of x to the power of negative 2. Okay, then differentiate bracket, so we have e to the power of x, but don't forget dx over dy. Kenapa? Sebab sekarang kita differentiate with respect to x, but here we have, kita differentiate with respect to y, tapi here we have x. So, kena letak dx over dy. Okay. So, rearrange d2x over dy square equals to negative e to the power of x dx over dy over 1 plus ex to the power of negative 2. So, from here we have dx over dy. So, substitute je ke dalam question. So, d2x over dy square is equals to negative ex 1 over 1 plus ex over 1 plus ex square. Sorry, we don't have negative here, sebab dah bawa ke bawah. Okay, so bawa semua ke one side. So, d2x over dy square plus e to the power of x. Okay, so e to the power of x over 1 plus ex over 1 plus ex square is to 0. So, simplify this fraction. We will have d2x over dy square plus e to the power of x over 1 plus ex cube equals to 0. Okay, so shown. Okay, question 10b. Find dy dx for y equals to x to the power of secant x. So, we have y equals to x to the power of secant x as power. So, kalau kita nak turunkan dia punya power, kita kena ln both sides. So, ln y equals to ln x to the power of secant x. Okay, then now we have ln y, ln y is equals to secant x ln x. So, we need to find dy dx, so with respect to x. Left hand side we have ln y, so differentiate ln y, 1 over y. Don't forget dy dx. Then on right hand side we have secant x ln x. This one kita akan buat product rule. u equals to secant x, v equals to ln x. So u prime equals to secant x tangent x, v prime equals to 1 over x. Okay, so substitute into formula product rule, vu prime plus uv prime. So secant x tangent x ln x plus secant x over x. Okay, so from this question we need to rearrange supaya kita jadi dy dx sebagai subjek. So dy over dx equals to, so 1 over y bawa ke right hand side, so dia akan jadi y times the whole thing on right hand side, so secant x tangent x ln x plus secant x over tangent over x, over x. So we have y from the question, y equals to secant x to the power of secant x. So tukar balik y, so dy over dx equals to x to the power of secant x times, okay, salin je balik the whole thing in bracket, so secant x tangent x ln x plus secant x over x. Okay, so dah siap. Okay, question 7a. Find dy dx given y equals to 2 to the power of x square. Okay, so we have from this question y equals to 2 to the power of x square. So whenever we have power, kita nak bawa dia ke bawah, kita kena ln both sides. So ln y equals to ln 2 to the power of x square. So x square yang sebagai power tu kita boleh bawa dia ke bawah. So x square ln 2. Okay, so dy over dx with respect to x, but we have ln y. So differentiate ln y, 1 over y dy over dx. Okay, so satu untuk left hand side. So on right hand side we have x square ln 2. Okay, so untuk yang ini, walaupun kita ada operasi darab, okay, multiplication between x square and ln 2, tapi yang ini kita tak perlu buat product rule. No need product rule. Sebab apa? Sebab ln 2 is a constant. Okay, macam nak tahu constant ke tak, tekan calculator ada nilai, so itu adalah constant. So differentiate x square, so jadi 2x, and we have constant ln 2. Okay, so ingat tak perlu buat product rule. So rearrange dy over dx, so dy over dx equals to 1 over y, bawa ke right hand side, so 2xy ln 2. Okay, kita ada y sebagai, okay, dy over dx, kita ada y from the question 2 to the power of x square, so substitute back. Okay, so 2 to the power of x square ln 2. Okay, tapi kita boleh selesaikan lagi. Okay, nak biarkan macam ni pun boleh, nak selesaikan lagi pun boleh. So dy over dx, saya rearrange. Okay, so 2 to the power of x square, okay, times x ln 4. Okay, mana datang ln 4 ni? Sebab kita ada 2 dengan ln 2. Okay, so 2 times ln 2, so 2 ln 2 or ln 2 square, hence ln 4. Okay, Tapi nak biarkan macam ni pun boleh. Okay, so dah siap.